Just make sure you don't burn down anyone's house, and if you're gonna black out, make sure it's around people who love you. Otherwise, subconscious aggression could get you stuck. Progressive loops in time, perhaps life became too easy to understand. Point A, a straight line to point B. Exhibit evidence exhibitionism. At the point you finally thought you had it all worked out, will you demonstrate a willingness to destroy everything you know and start all over? Stay tuned, I guess we'll find out when the time comes. If Jesus showed up in the van and said, okay, now's your chance to run, would you be ready, or would you go back inside to grab your shoes? Nobody said this was gonna be comfortable. When everything falls apart, I'll say see you later. Maybe someday on top of Eiffel Tower. You never know how small life will get or what will be coming down the road. So pack your bags and unload the excess packaging. I'll take a bus all week if I have to, just scraping by. There is no rule book for what I'm doing and very little advice. Making it up as you go along is more exciting than sticking to the plan. Plans are for fools. No point in panicking when the picnic is rained out. Just go forth boldly. Brazen, barren landscapes approach the vanishing advantages. But when the sun rose and when it does shine, I feel like saying hi to every stranger walking by, wondering how you could ignore the humanity of a hard-luck bum on the street. It's important. We should be feeding each other grapes. I want to be loved at all times and have real conversations and wash your feet in sea salts and host my own late night show. But I'm still looking for the perfect partner in crime who would sleep with the judge to get me out of jail if necessary. Cause like a Roman army regiment, if you're on my back, you've got my back, and there's no time to waste. So much to do and get excited because the old manifesto still applies. It's not that difficult. You need to be inspired by your surroundings and wrap it all up into a story you could travel with to keep your interest level high and tell the people. Hopefully that will provoke a reaction worthy of another trip to make the memory, and you can creatively cycle back into yourself in a positive feedback loop that becomes self-generating. Once you've got that covered, the only thing left to do is prostitute charm and cherish insanity. Insofar as I've been careful what I fish for, it's catchy. Cumbersome components get discarded by a feasible avoidance of work to carry out the good word, where we reappropriate scripture and bind the hands and feet of our favorite effigy and pyrotechnic chord changes. I broke my staff and cut my hair and rejected my own power long enough, so now the only question is knowing what's worth dreaming for. Good thing I relinquished control early on. Now don't get in the way is the only consolation. Every day nothing is the same, isn't that encouraging? Turning the corner came into full view, back in that mode. After the whole thing collapsed, we could laugh about it all 40 years down the line in our strange, artful, secret cabal. A conspiratorial group of plotters and intriguers, and I'm not trying to make things worse by being cliche and defying convention and absolutely leading into pure corruption. It's just that going mad seemed like more fun, so now I'm taking it one day at a time, and you play witness. Born into the world when it was the most exciting time to be alive at any given. Everything granted, grateful, gorgeous, enormous, admiration, adorable, adhesive love, and tiny music piloting the temple weaponry toward reiteration. Need to clear a couple pages out of your head before you get to the proper synthesis and step back into automatic action, not to be interrupted by some hightower preaching lust con bandit visitors screaming, dig this, shut up, relax, take off your pants. I'm not making this up, I'm making reference to something that only a few would understand, presenting it in a context of no context like the rest of the whole damn world.